Hey guys, Justin here. I'm in... What the hell? This is my first time seeing these kind of things here. 702 on the new livery. There it goes. Going up to Kowloon Tong here. And here we are at Tai Hang... I actually don't know how to call this thing. Is it Tai Hang Tung or Tai Hang East? But our bus is already over there. Single decker, Biyadis, terrible. I hope for not a Biyadis because this route is single deckers exclusive, but I really do not want Biyadis, so that's why. But whatever, it's a Biyadis because they do run other types of electric buses, but after Biyadis electrics are in, I mean they do run other types of single deckers, including AAS, I think, AAVs and AAUs and AAS, but I think after they have swapped to using electric buses, there have been electric buses like the entire time. Let's get over there really quickly because I don't know whether that thing is departing or not. Thank you so much. I don't remember who requested this actually. I think it's Train and Food Lover for this request here. 203C to Tsim Mody Road. Let's do it. Single decker Biyadis XZ9104 over there. This is the only route that actually terminates at this stop, which is Tai Hang Estate East. I think they call it like that, or Tai Hang Tung Estate, I have no idea. But this is one of the estates here in Shek, which is kind of not a great... Oh, Tai Hang Tung bus terminus, terrible. That's Tai Hang East. Never mind. But this is a pretty cheap route, $5.60 to go to Tsui. So it's gonna actually, there's actually a deviation the other direction, which is actually to serve a school every trip during off-peak. But this direction, it does not have a deviation, so that's why. But it has this stop. This stop is weird because this stop is not served by the other direction. 60 there it goes. So this stop is actually down there, and it's actually need to make a whole loop around before it comes back out there and then goes upwards to Festival Walk, which is up in Kowloon Tong. And then we'll make it way down to Mong Kok and then via Jordan and then goes to Tsui. Now there are two different paths actually, kind of a different path because towards this direction it does not serve that stop down there, the Tai Hang Tung recreational ground, but it do the deviation off peak to serve a school. And also it runs Nathan Road the other direction. Instead of actually we were going to be running Canton Road later on, instead of actually running Nathan Road, but Nathan Road you have seen it like multiple times, so that's why it does not matter. Services are pretty bad, so that's why. But here's the bus, single decker, so that's why. Let's get on board. This screen is crazy. You don't even see anything. Oh god. There's a, I think that's a bed bug, isn't it? Climbing on there. Damn. There it is. You see everything is listed on there. You see how it's just so crazy. This is just one route, and it's a single decker route, so it's not like very important. And then they have always a tent here for like people and for like staff and all sorts of people to stay here during layover. Of course, the guy actually was on the bus, the driver. At departure time, 1 minute early. Whatever. 歡迎乘搭九龍巴士公司203C線，本班車將由大坑東開往尖沙咀東摩地道。信號出入廣播，提示各位乘客落車，祝各位旅途愉快。Dear passengers, on behalf of the Kowloon Motorbus Company, I would like to welcome you on board our bus What the hell is this turn? It turns here? Wow. Yep, here's the loop that needs to come down here and serve this stop. And now we just turn straight back up. Now you probably have actually... there's announcements. Now you probably actually see that school over there, that Concordia Lutheran School over there. That's actually the school that we served with the deviation up the top of the hill with its other entrance. But you can also just enter from the bottom, so that's why they don't do the deviation this direction. So, and that's the whole loop, the exclusive loop this direction. So if that stop down there, and now we go straight back up. There's the terminus right there, and now we go straight. I just came from Shek station, which is just up there actually, so it's pretty close by. I literally walked like 2 minutes and we're down here. So, and here's Tai Hang West Estate. Tai Hang East is this side, but they call it Tai Hang Tung and Tai Hang Sai, so that's why. And here's already a separate housing estate. Oh, another bus. There I go, 702 back to Hoi Lai. I think that's the same bus that we've seen earlier on. There's the stop, no one, next stop. Making our way up to Kowloon Tong to serve Festival Walk. More of this Nam Shan estate serves. Someone, I think. Nope. Bye bye. Oh, someone's walking over here, okay. Well, everyone boarded other than me are all the $2 goons, so freaking A. Alright, here we go, continue our way up. I got already a CTU campus right here. Part of the university. At least this electric Biyadis has aircon. And there's my local route, route number 2. Minibus, terrible. And there's an AAS right there. Damn. Never actually featured an AAS, but that's a single door, single decker by Alexander Dennis. Alexander Dennis E200. Well, that's it for Shek May. Now we're at Kowloon Tong now. Here there's a festival walk right there for the bus terminus. We're gonna serve it. Wow, this bus lane. Got some other minibus routes here. These are the ones I don't know about. Oh, nice, B8L on the 22 service to Kai Tak Cruise Terminal. Very nice. More minibuses, I have no idea, but those are diesel minibuses, so that's good. Only one person boarded, wow. This big terminus. I want to say is the minibus route number 2 is completely useless. I'm not joking. They already tried to actually increase patronage a couple of years back by reducing the price of the route. Before it was like almost close to $9, but now it's like $8, I think, around there. They try to reduce the price just to actually get people to take it because it's way too useless now. Even actually considering there is actually Tuen Ma line now. In the past there's no Tuen Ma line, there's only Kwun Tong line. And then the minibus number 2 is just from Whampoa all the way to here via Shek May. And also To Kwa Wan and Kowloon City, and also Mong Kok a little bit. That's the whole route. And then basically people already said, why not just remove it? Or what the hell is this stop? Why the hell not just remove that minibus, considering it's literally just Kwun Tong line? I mean, like, then people say, oh yeah, then you can go to To Kwa Wan and Kowloon City in the past without MTR, but now there's also MTR, so might as well just cancel it. Now the deviation is like right here. for the school deviation. There it turns into the road and loop around. But that deviation is off-peak every trip. Yes, every trip during off-peak will loop in and serve that school, which is kind of stupid. I know that actually around the school there are other residential areas, but so that's why they do it. But the name of the stop is the school name, so that's why it's really weird. But during peak they ignore it. So I don't know why during peak they ignore it, considering if they're actually serving the houses inside the flats, then they should still do it like every single trip. But during peak they don't do it, so Richard further actually questions me the point of the deviation, especially after evening peak. They will continue with the deviation to the last service. Yes, it's listed on the app as a separate thing, so that's why you need to click that thing to see the times. If you actually don't click it, because it's actually the non-deviating version and also the deviating version. There's two different things you need to click after you search 203C on the app. While towards Tsim there's only one thing because there's no deviations. But if you click on the non-deviating one, it will not show you the times during off-peak. So that's why you might be like questioning yourself that there are no services during off-peak, but no, there are. It's just you need to click the other one. Yeah, there are no front seats for these buses, so that's why it has to be just filming on the side here. Oh, there it goes. No one there. The next stop is Night Street. 下一站是立德街. That's actually bound down to Mong Kok already, and the next stop will be Moko very soon. Now, honestly, this route is actually pretty packed. It can get pretty packed since it hits Mong Kok later on, but... Oh. Oh, it's actually turning left, but on the outermost lane. Wow. Okay, so somehow we don't serve this stop. And then we have the tracks right here for East Rail Line. That stop is not served. Tracks right there. And where are we going? We go this way? Wow. Guess after that we just take Preserve Road west and then we turn left underneath the Moko section and we'll go straight through to Queen Elizabeth Hospital. No wonder they need single deckers for this. This path is crazy. Here's Night Street. Cool that the stop is actually directly on Night Street. That's pretty cool. Here's the problem, we actually need to go right. We're on the wrong side of the world right now. Oh, we can't just turn right. What the hell is this sharp cut over? That is crazy, this cut over. This is a really dumb design of the road. Now it just cuts straight over, like, bro. And here we are at Moko, which this next stop upcoming. Hippo Primary School is right next to Moko, so that's why they don't say it as Moko, but I've actually taken from here all the way to Tsim Sha Tsui one time, so that's why. What is with this car? Freaking A. Turn left. This bell sounds pretty cool. Dong, 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 like that. I actually want to say is, what the hell is with this stop? Bro, I want to say is 293S is also an overnight service, but they don't mark it as black, but they mark N293 as black, like, bruh. And also the second thing is, why the hell there's also two N293 at the same time when there's 293S? Yes, both of them are overnight services. It does not feel like it. It seems like a rush hour special, but no, 293S is overnight. Oh, this light is so bad, considering there's that other side that comes over with all the other routes. And return right. And our train, there it goes to Admiralty direction. We're actually going to drive along the train track straight through. And here's the same path as the 103 that we filmed last time. Going straight to Homanton Hill Road and turn down to Queen Elizabeth Hospital. Queen Elizabeth Hospital. Wow, terrible minibuses. There that goes. And next we turn right to go down to Queen Elizabeth Hospital. You can see 103 is up there. Someone's getting off. The next stop is Queen Elizabeth Hospital. 下一站是伊丽莎白医院。And there's the minibus. It's the ADM to go to Jordan. Which next will be Jordan for us, which is already here is kind of Jordan already. So just going down Wadi Road and we'll go to Jordan afterwards. Stop here for the hospital, which is actually not the main entrance of the hospital, but this is like the only stop that actually is named as Queen Elizabeth Hospital. So and I've never seen actually they have put a double deck on this route, but you can see already all of the seats are practically full. Someone's already standing, so now we might get a little traffic jam here because this path is pretty bad along Jordan Road here. Oh boy. Got some military cars coming out. Oh my gosh, look at how many people are waiting for the A route or the E route, whatever. Of course, if you're right here, just take the A route, it's faster. Although it's like two times more expensive than E route.
The next stop is Park Street.
Oh my gosh. because of the strict rules. You don't want to stop in the middle of the road. He's stopping at the green light. Alright, here we are at Park Street, inside Jordan here. 下一站係炮台街。The next stop is Battery Street. 下一站是炮台街。
下一站係炮台街。
And return left, go on Canton Road, and we'll go over to Tsim. 下一站係 Oh god, I don't remember that song. I actually really don't remember.
下一站係
Oh, Austin Road. I thought there's actually one other stop. I don't remember that stop. Oh, Wui Chung Road. Oh, why the hell there's a light here? You're stupid. There's the Wui Chung Road stop. And we're going to Canton Road. The next stop is Silver Court. 下一站是新港中心。
下一站是新港中心。請緊握扶手。Please hold the handrail. 請緊握扶手。
Oh man. And Canton Road, another notorious section. Now, but good thing is Canton Road is actually one directional only, so that's why you can only go towards Tsim. You have to go from the back and then loop around if you want to go the other direction. And here is the Silver Court. Hạ一站係尖東站 K11 Museum. The next stop is East Tsim Tsui Station K11 Museum。下一站是天东站 K11 Museum. I actually have no idea. Oh, they actually just say East Tsim Tsui Station. Never mind. On the thing, actually, on the map thing, it actually says East Tsim Tsui Station K11 Museum, which is actually where I need to go after this fancy shopping center. So still no change to announcement. That's good because I really do not want them to change the East Tsim Tsui Station announcement. It's my favorite. Oh my gosh, the amount of lights is so annoying. And return left and straight to Mody Road. The next stop is East Tsim Tsui Station. 下一站是天东站。下一站係尖沙咀東摩地道總站。I don't think there's a terminus. The next stop is East Tsim Tsui East Mody Road. 下一站是尖沙咀东摩地道。Oh, there is terminus. Never mind.
The next stop is Tsim Tsui East Mody Road Bus Terminus. 下一站是尖沙咀东摩地道总站。We have now arrived at Tsim Tsui East Mody Road. All passengers, please alight here. Thank you for traveling on our route number 203C.
Wow, we're just gonna get dropped in the middle of nowhere. And here we are in the middle of nowhere. You see, what the freak is this? Bro! In the middle of the road! Then we get dropped off and we almost get ran over. Freaking A! But here we are. Oh, now it goes back. There's the deviation decimal there. You can see it earlier on, just popped up. Oh, it switched off via Begonia Road. I think that's what it shows up on the screen there earlier on. Definitely, I think you saw it, but that's the whole 203C. It took 36 minutes to come out here. Around 30 to 35 minutes. That's not too bad, but if you take MTR from Shek to Tsim Tsui, that's like 15 minutes, so that's why. But now I'm walking over to K11. So till then, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much, Train and Food Lover, for this request here, and I'll see you guys next time. Remember to like and subscribe. Check out the links in the description down below for my other channels and my Instagram. Click on these videos up top, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!